What's going on, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Vega 23. Today we are back at the shop because we have a brand new radiator with the electric fan attached to it for the Maverick. We already installed the gas tank, so that's good to go. Yesterday we were at the Peso Pluma concert, so I printed these shirts for myself and my nephew. We were here yesterday kind of late taking care of that. And we also have an order that was a last minute RIP for a customer that they're picking up here shortly. So let's go ahead and get started with unboxing this radiator to see if it's going to fit. And if it's not, it's going to be extremely disappointing. All right, so as you guys know, I had already bought a radiator in the past for this 75 Maverick that I have. And it didn't quite fit. Or it's not so much that it didn't fit. It just, it was too close to the fans. So I was looking for an electric fan to fit it and I couldn't find it. So I went ahead and bought one that has the electric fan already attached to it. So here it is. Apparently it comes with all the components to wire the electric fan. Maybe they're still in the box because I didn't see them. But there it is. So this radiator comes with the electric fan already attached to it. The description for the part said that we had all the electrical components, so they may still be in the box. I don't know. I don't see them. This is gonna suck. Well, no electrical components came in with the box, so that's kind of unfortunate. The description did say that it have them, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at that purchase because I do need them. My dad's friend already got the carburetor pretty much rebuilt, so we need the radiator in there to be able to crank the car. That's also why I have some gas here that I just grabbed so we can fill up the tank. Since, oh, wait, what is this? That envelope fell and I didn't see it. So I take back everything that I said. Okay, so good news. I guess all the wiring was in here. Got a little bit of that, a little bit of this. My dad did recommend me to buy more wires just in case these are not long enough, because when his friend comes, he doesn't want me running up and down to the store just to grab extra wires. So most likely what I'm going to do is figure out the gauge so it's exactly the same if we need an extension. And I'm happy that I don't have to go back and contact the supplier. This is what's going to tell the fan to turn on once this reaches a certain temperature. Once the water reaches a certain temperature, the fans are going to kick in, and we no longer need the fan that comes attached to the motor. That's going to help the motor hopefully have better performance, and I'm excited. So let's go ahead and see if it fits. Since there's already nothing in the way, let me show you. Oh, looks like we lost all the light. Oh, I forgot. I have to remove that fan and then just basically attach it. There's only 4 screws holding that together. So I'm going to get to work here. Shouldn't take me too long. It's just 4 screws holding the fan. I got to take those out and then measure how far. Wait. Yeah, because the pulley is being held by those 4 screws. And this is what I'm talking about. So these screws right here are kind of long. So these screws go basically from here all the way to the pulley. So since we're going to remove this and the fan, I just need to get a smaller screw to kind of hold the pulley in there. And we're going to go ahead and have that measured already before I leave here tonight. so I can stop by Ace Hardware and pick up the parts that I need. But that doesn't mean I can't test my new radiator. Man, I'm so excited for this. All right, let's find out what socket size we need. Other than that, there it is. 1/2 inch. What do you say? These don't go on there super tight, so it's not that I didn't tighten them last time. Now that we have the fan out, you can see how much more room we have now in between the motor and where the new radiator is gonna go. So let's go ahead and bring it. I gotta take these screws out just so that I have the room that I need to mount it back in there. Probably a 1/2 inch socket too. I don't know. I'm about to find out. But see, this is what I meant. Let me put the camera down really quickly. So that pulley is still loose, and all that was holding it is this much that is hanging out of this whole thing. So I need like a tiny screw to go in there and hold that pulley. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so basically all it is, it's too far. Basically all it is the screws that go in here that were holding the fan. As you can see, the pulley is now loose. See, I can move it. And in here, we just need a screw that is the length of whatever was sticking out, the part that was sticking out of the spacer, to go in here and basically screw the back part to the pulley so that it's not moving, or at least not, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these suckers out. There's one right there, one right here, one up here, and one down there. This is the back part. This is the back part that holds the screw, so you have to make sure that you don't lose that. We just got the screw for that one. Looks like in the past they figured a different way here, so that's up. So that's obviously not from the dealership. All right, let's bring in the radiator. Now, I'm no mechanic, and I don't know why when you buy the new radiator, it doesn't come with the screws that basically block this off. This is just a plastic cover. That's all it is. But my old radiator does have them, and they seem to fit in there perfectly. So I don't know why when you buy a new radiator, you don't get these parts with it. It just, to me, it doesn't make sense. I just don't understand it. If you know why, comment below. It's basically what it is. All it is a tiny little screw. Okay, now that we have those in there, no water should leak out of there because it's new. So let's go ahead and see how this is gonna fit. It hasn't been that long since I owned this car, and it's already moving and looking pretty good. The progress looks great. Let me go ahead and remove these caps and see how it fits. Okay, for the moment of truth. looks like it can come down just a little bit more on the right side. Not all the screws are lined up here on the side, but if that's the case, what I may have to do is just lift it just a hair, line it up, and drill the holes so it catches here on the body. So the hole, it's kind of hard to put the camera down there. You can't see the hole unless I move the radiator. There it is. So if it catches here, it's too far off on the bottom one. So what I'm gonna have to do, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is making sure that the two top ones line up, and then the bottom ones, I'm just gonna draw, I guess with the Sharpie, where the location of the screw goes, and then just drill it in so I can make sure that it's attached from all possible angles here. Kind of a bummer, to be honest. I figured it wasn't gonna be perfect, but the spacing in between the motor and the radiator with the fan is definitely enough. Right now it doesn't look like it because there is wiring that's in the way, but that's enough of a gap to where it's not gonna have any effects. The motor is not gonna move like this anyways. If anything, it'll rock this way, and the fan is attached, so it's not gonna be in its way by any means. So that's a good thing. All right, well, that's not gonna happen today. We're gonna leave that for another episode. I am gonna put some gas in the tank. I'm gonna let this be until tomorrow or later in the week, and that's gonna be it for today, folks. I wanted you guys to see some of the progress that we have going on here on the Maverick. Tomorrow they're gonna install the carburetor, so hopefully by Friday we have the car at least able to go in gear and move forward and backwards. So thank you guys once again for watching. Comment below what you think on the progress that we have on the Maverick, and we'll see you guys in the next one.